Hey everyone, Wanderbots here, and welcome to Terra Memoria. It is an adventure RPG with slight JRPG elements. I'm not entirely sure what they mean by that, but I saw a lot of like cooking and boss fights and turn-based combat, and it looks really nice and kind of cozy. They've got a lot more of that kind of like camping adventure with your friends kind of deal as opposed to like evil force is going to destroy the world. Though, who knows, maybe there's actually some amount of that, in fact.
I mean, look at that cute cast of characters, and also a hammer with an eye?
Oh yeah, it is a hammer with an eye. A rhino with a beard and a sloth bard. Anyway, before we begin though, I should mention very quickly that Terra Memoria is out on PC, Switch, Xbox Series X and S, and PS5. And also, that Plugin Digital was kind enough to sponsor this video. So with that out of the way, let's dive in and we'll talk about some things as we get in. I just want to see what the intro looks like before I read talking points, because they might just show us exactly what I have to say. I really like this 2D HD. What is it 2D HD? It's like 3D,
There's
but
3D.
It looks 2D. Well, no, it's... How would I describe this?
Well, look,
you're right.
The objects in the background
2.5D
are 3D.
ish.
The characters are 2D sprites.
Characters are pixel art, but the environments are low poly. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It's a very kind of old school style, but it works well.
Is that supposed to be a rooster with a giant fork?
I think so, yes.
Huh.
Carcasses and rusty shells. They're swarming the barricades. We can't hold them back alone.
Krog.
They just keep coming and coming. I gathered all the guards I could find. It's not looking good. We have to push them back before they reach the city.
It's a sing-songy voice. That's interesting.
Oh, you're right. I could switch to it. First the crystal shortages, and now we're being attacked in a junkyard scrap. If the city of Constance is overrun, the Constancy will truly have failed us.
This is JD.
Mo Shang is on his way. He may not be my bravest student, but he's got talent.
One mage ain't going to change much. Huh. No disrespect, great constant mage JD.
Have faith in the constancy of Magic Krog. All that is will be. Although, are you sure about that giant fork of yours?
Listen, I'm an innkeeper by trade, not a captain of the guard. I'm just here to help.
Ah, Mo Shang. There you are. Late as usual. Better than ever, I guess.
Dude is stacked. Look at those arms.
I mean, he has a rhinoceros, right?
Yeah?
Well, get on with it. Those carcasses won't destroy themselves.
Well, the thing is, this seems like a big leap from training monsters. I was hoping you'd come with me, at least for the start.
You're a graduate mage now, Mo Shang. A true constant mage. Now is the time to put into practice everything I have taught you. We must let constancy be our guide, stable, unbroken, and everlasting. May our hearts remain steadfast, our will unshakable, and we shall preserve peace. We must stand strong, stand together, stand constant.
That's right.
Go on then, Mo Shang. Onwards.
Mo Shang comes to lend a hand.
Hey, I'm not just a pair of arms, I'm a mage. A mage.
Defending Constance. Help constant mages. I guess they kind of had a similar style for Born of Bread, which is one of the other games they published recently. I don't know. It's kind of neat to see games kind of from publishers in similar styles. That's not a corpse, that's a robot.
Yeah, it looks like a ton of... Yeah, they're robots with animal features.
That's eerie.
Like a dragonfly, and then I don't know what that hopper is in the background, but...
Mo Shang finally decided to get your head out of books and come help us. Those damn carcasses are waking up and attacking.
Beep, zoop, zzz.
Destroy this one and join us at the front lines. Don't worry, I've already beaten her up pretty good.
Battle begins. Oh, it's got a timeline system. I like those. Okay, understanding the timeline. timeline shows how many turns a character will use their next skill. Each turn a character in the furthest to the left uses a skill. They return to the timeline and play again in a few turns. Okay, would you play a faster or use a more powerful, or rather play again faster or use a more powerful attack? Let's see. Square before you reach is occupied, you'll fall behind. Okay. So we can do incandescence, which don't know how much damage that's going to do. Maybe 5?
Yeah, there's also,
Or no,
yeah,
no.
rock and then fire.
So the damage is probably on the right, and the 5 is the time code. I'm assuming incandescence might do a status effect as well. Those special effects look nice. Doesn't look like it's on fire though, so hit it
Huh.
with the big rock.
It's like they're leapfrogging.
Yeah.
Odd that they call them corpses, though.
Was it corpses? I thought it was something similar. Not cadavers, carcasses.
Carcasses. Huh.
I like that little emoji that pops up when it gets knocked out. Mm-hmm. But yeah, carcasses is interesting. It makes it sound like, yeah, they were deactivated. But usually carcasses is reserved for
Organic things. Yeah.
things, yeah.
Go forth without fear, mage.
May just be a cook, but I can still carve up a whole carcass. Yeah.
Yeah, see, they call them carcass. Huh.
Two constant mages against one carcass. This is almost too easy. Ah, what was that? The barricade! A carcass destroyed the barricade! This can't be happening. Constancy itself is being tested. Deal with this damn machine, I'll go help them.
So big question is...
Looks like a tiny pony.
Hey, we're back up to full health.
Burning gaze.
Okay, I'm also noticing it has elements next to it, so it's weak to water and earth. So there's also one mysterious element that's as strong as all of the others combined.
Oh. So they have frost, too? Looks like thunder, wind.
Yep. Wind, fire, electricity, frost, earth, and water. See, destroying an enemy's shield makes them weak to all elements. Shock also sends an enemy to the end of the timeline. Very powerful. Dealing damage results in a loss of shield points and 2 of its weak point. Okay, so you can see how it has 2 shields next to its HP bar. That's fun. So it's got a timeline system and stunning effectively.
Super effective. The were-dog. Oh, it's a dog.
Yep. It becomes weak to everything and falls behind. I guess I should have just used Earth against it again. Just because I knew that would take it out. Oh well. But it doesn't look like you have to break the shields to actually harm them. It just makes them weak to every element. So, oh, hey, we can craft stuff.
Not the time to do that.
That's fair. But it is the time to go down this direction because there's a treasure chest here.
Boards, much less effective than...
Wait, really?
Maybe you can't open it for the time being.
I suppose not.
Yeah, go for it.
Just 3 more to go. 3 mages, 3 carcasses. We'll leave them to you, Moshang. What?
I mean, at least Moshang is reasonably tough. Okay.
multi-target and
targeting- I
standard.
see. Labeled with 3 dots. So that's why incandescence is kind of weak. Worth it.
Especially because 2 of them are weak to fire.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's a vacuum and fly saw.
One thing I'm digging right off the bat is how little damage everything does.
So that fights don't end instantly.
Well, no. It's a lot of RPGs kind of rely on this weird sense of overinflated numbers. Where it's like, you know, you start the game and you already have like couple hundred HP and every enemy hits for like dozens. And it's like, no, start me at like nothing. Make it so I actually kind of have to earn those big numbers over the course of the game. Oh, did I miss the fly saw? Or no, it just hadn't triggered it yet.
Yep. Oh, it became weak to everything?
Yeah, because every time you hit it, even if it's not a weak, like exploiting a weakness, you still reduce the shield by 1. So I just hit them enough that their shield went down.
Oh. Talk to the engineer now.
Constance 1, carcass is 0. It's the engineer.
Holy wrench. The barricade has been pulverized. Nothing left. Zilch. Boom.
Oh, fortunately my wife and I are on the case. The tool case.
You said it, my bolt. Ain't no one better than us. Thank you for volunteering, young Murky.
I may be a murky, but I'm not a handyman.
Nonsense. With those arms of yours, the barricade will be finished in no time.
Building materials and boards are stored in nearby chests.
And the schematics are waiting on the workbench. Good luck, young Murky.
All right, I can do that if it's for Constance. But let me warn you, it's the last time I'm tinkering with anything. I'm a mage now.
To the barricade. Supplies from the chest. Build the barricade. Talk to Hammer. What is this thing?
Yeah, looks like an interesting pillar.
I see. Yes, we have auto run on. Not running, it looks like it's
There are now
slow.
planks.
Here are the boards. Now we just need to find the building materials.
I've seen a lot of fantasy races over the years, but I'm kind of digging rhinos with beards as just a concept. It's simple, but it works really well.
You've always been a fan of dwarves in fantasy, so that beard just exudes it.
Yeah, he definitely
The braiding,
has, like,
the bands.
dwarf. Yeah, he definitely gets the dwarf vibes in a good way. But I'm also thinking just kind of in general of like, yeah, if you want to mix up your fantasy races, yeah, don't use dwarves and elves and whatnot. Just do kind of weird riffs on various animals. Because I know we had the sloth bard in the beginning and the fox girl, and we've seen some bird people too.
Oh yeah, and then there's the turtle.
Yeah, the
and-
turtle, the lizard, the chicken.
Building materials are...
What did you do?
May I lose my shell if even one person goes through?
Area's off limits. Oh. Where do I put the materials?
They're stored where?
Just in
The
nearby
barricade
chests.
schematics are on the workbench, so you need to actually go to the
Oh,
workbench.
I have to actually go build it. Got it.
There you go. Makeshift barricade.
I'm really digging these 3D environments. I don't know, it's something, I'm gonna say like very strong PS1 vibes. Even though it like is way higher resolution, it reminds me of games from that era.
What a wonderful barricade. Ain't that right, my ball bearing?
That it is, my bolt. Outstanding murky work.
If you're as good at do-it-yourself as you are with magic, it should be DIY though.
Yeah.
Then we were never at risk in the first place.
Ready the rest?
I'd like to get back to my magic books.
And the next step is magic.
See this shiny stone? Activate it, and you'll be able to place the barricade with minimal effort.
Magic.
Place the barricade on the block and block the way, and everything will return to constancy.
To the barricades. I like the UI that they have. It's kind of what I was saying earlier. It doesn't give vibes of a game that is meant to be like overly dramatic. It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, so
rotate
you
it.
can place them.
Yep.
There you go.
I'm curious if we actually get to use that more often. Like, we get to build a lot of things over the course of this game. I would love that if you're actually, like, building and exploring and developing the world kind of in different ways.
Oh, talk to JD again.
And they're all gone.
It'll be curious to see what this constancy is.
Probably creepy cult.
So, Moshang, doesn't it feel good to use your powers to the fullest extent of your ability?
Yes, great constant mage.
This new barricade should be enough to protect the farmlands outside our capital. Finally, we'll be able to restore constancy to our lives.
I'd like to go back to the dump to read if I'm no longer needed here.
Good idea! Among all of those old books, there must be one that tells us what awakened these damn piles of scraps.
Indeed, Krog. We must not forget the lessons of the past, even as we strive for a constant present. But remember, Moshang, a constant mage's duty is in the here and the now, using magic for the common good.
Yep. When I had found a good tome about, the cycles of magic.
Go on then.
Yes.
Is he shuffling away or just a slow walk? So, is that Seal or Sile?
Or maybe just Syl?
Sil? Like short for Sylvia, perhaps?
Probably.
I'm really here, the city of Constance. That's funny. It's much less imposing than my memories. I was just a kid when I left, I guess. 10 years of summoning school. 10 years in the Karsak spirit realm. I wonder if my parents will even recognize me. I hope they'll be proud of me. I hope they won't be mad that I left school. Let's see. We lived just east of here, I think. Our house had the red door. Yep, Syl answers to the call. I'm glad I left the spirit world to find my mom and dad.
They've already replaced her. Pain forthcoming.
What does she have in her tail? Are those
Looks
gemstones?
like gems. Well, if she's a spirit summoner,
Oh.
that looks like a red door.
Kerma. Oh, a lady rhino. Yes. Mom? What? One screwball in the family is plenty enough, thank you. Wait, is that Moshang's mom?
Yeah, probably.
Or sister? Or so, okay. Do I look like a furry mom? But I was sure my parents lived here. Well, now they don't. In case you haven't noticed, Constancy has gone out the window. Sure, but where are my parents then? Why don't you ask the family Wonder Boy? Wait, family's Wonder Boy. Oh, so they're referring to Moshang probably. Oh,
Yep.
my brother. Ah, why don't you ask the family's Wonder Boy? My brother, the legendary mage Moshang. Moshang? I'll be damned. Have you never heard of the legendary mage Moshang? No. Where can I find him? Lots of hair, not much brains.
Rude.
He spends his time with all those useless books at the dump on the 5th. All right. Thank you. Have a constant day. Sure, constant. See you later. Ouch.
Rude.
Maybe he wants to spend all his times with the books because of her.
And because everyone sucks?
This is the first terrace, the lowest in the city. To go up to the 5th, you have to take the elevators. Oh, but I've never done it on my own. I can do this. The station can't be far.
Time to get arrested. Is this it? Probably. No ticket, no passage.
Where can I find one?
Good luck with that. At the end, probably, if there's any left, that is.
If there's any left? Man,
I check the map. Nope. Where would an inn be? Well, that's not helpful. Oh, here.
Oh, yeah. Croc is with the inn, right? I need help.
That makes 2 of us. Since I was appointed captain of the guard, I haven't had time to take care of the inn. And one of those damn carcasses broke through the basement floor.
A carcass? What's that?
Go down there, you'll see. Sent my cook guard to take care of it, but he's still down there. But we have other eggs to fry. Rid me of the carcass and I'll give you whatever you want, deal? Well, that's convenient.
Meet the carcass.
Fight the rats in my basement and... I mean, that is the default starting quest in these games.
Oh, no. Yeah, so it is the chef again. What is that thing? No one had told us about these in summoning school.
Wow, this world's weird.
It's kind of cute.
We'll see if you find it cute when it starts shooting lasers with its face. Kill it.
All right, give me a sec. I just need to focus. Wander the gemstone path, focus, just like at school. I call upon the Karsek ancestor spirits for guidance and strength. I'm calling you, Natalie, Ias, daughter of the star, great mistress of the dark forest.
Do something!
I never actually had to do this in a real battle. I can't do it. Oh no! Oh, help me! Help me, spirits, please! Help me, Natalie! Ah! Natalie, please!
Did its eyes get, like, really big?
I don't know what happened there.
Wow, that was impressive.
Natalie? Natalie, are you with me? Come back to me, Natalie. Ias, daughter of the star. My spirit, my guide. She's gone. I'm sorry, Natalie. Please don't leave me too. I failed my teachers enough as a major Karsak. Whoever heard of a summoner without a spirit to summon? If I did anything wrong, Natalie, I'm sorry. I promise I'll find you and apologize.
Well. Hey, talk to Krog, get a bunch of stuff. Anything to steal in the basement? There's just meat hanging there. That seems maybe not sanitary.
Unless it's the kind of dried and cured variety.
True.
Almost like what you
It
have
looked pretty
prosciutto.
red on the end.
Done. There's no more carcass in the cellar.
Alrighty, you're quite efficient.
Thank you.
Oh, by the way, welcome to Constance, the city where the sun never sets. You're not going to let a few minor annoyances interfere with your visit, are you? I'll give you an elevator ticket in the guidebook to Constance, our beautiful city, your beautiful capital. I can provide you with a lot of information that'll help you enjoy your time here. I wish you a good and constant stay. I see
Constance. Nestled in the foothills of the Placid Mountains, the 7 terraces of Constance offer unrivaled beauty. Constancy is watching. What are those capes? If it wears a cape, it's a mage. And if it's a mage with the Constant Order. Terra's largest and only magic academy. Magic may be useless, but it looks super cool. The dump of the 5th terrace recuperates and donates all kinds of objects. Old books, moldy vegetables, lost children. Hyenas can dig up anything, even that wheelbarrow that you sold 6 months ago to the other end of Terra. Wait, what? Party hard at the Constant Hullabaroo. 3 stars in the Michelin guide, as in Michelin. Music is magic at the Hullabaroo. Even the monsters wiggle to the beat. Warning, the Hullabaroo is a dangerous place. Visitors may only enter if accompanied by a certified bard. And to visit the Constant Hullabaroo, call on Alto, licensed bard. Come to my stall for more information, 5th Terrace.
I sense a party member.
Oh, there was a portrait of the engineer
It was
Yeah.
actually an old man.
Yeah, with a handlebar mustache. I
yeah.
wasn't going to point it out at the time, but I spotted that earlier and I was like, whatever.
Oops.
I can't help but see Krog's gigantic, like, fluff as just a massive chin. Like, I know chickens don't even have chins, really, but that's all I see there.
Oh, they also have those red combs and wattles and stuff, but
Yeah.
he doesn't have them.
I'm telling you, we don't need crystals. Constancy was there before they were. Civilization existed long before we had crystals as a power source, and it'll endure long after. We can shape new constancy for ourselves.
This sounds good and all, Hogar, but is it true? Can you prove it?
You're right. People need to know that it's possible. How should we show them?
Maybe if we could find books from an era before crystals?
That's a great idea. Go to the dump and dig through the books and find out how long we've been using crystals. When you found proof, tear out the page and bring it here.
What?
Huh. Who knew books could be useful after all?
I wouldn't tear the pages out.
I was not expecting to just find a quest here. Is there a way I can zoom in? No. Sort of, actually. Oh yeah, it does actually show where, like, the shop and the inn is and some other things. Neat. I get the distinct feeling I'm gonna have to, like, work to find side quests in this game, but maybe that's fine. What is
They're
this?
playing bocce.
Yeah, they are playing bocce. That's fun. Though I've never played bocce in sand. Feels like it would be slightly more precise, but also less fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I've always played it on grass. There are gravel beds up at a park near where my family is that you're supposed to play bocce on, but if anything, I think they would ruin your balls.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Alto the Bard.
The right note is the one you play when the time is right. I don't know, I'll have to think of a better voice for him.
I mean, he looked a little bit sullen there.
Harris, though. I read that as Harris, too, and I'm like, oh god, those parents.
Mm-hmm. So he was screaming, Mommy, Daddy. Have you lost your parents, too?
At this rate, they're the ones who will end up losing themselves, that's for sure. My parents are the best engineers in all of Terra.
Oh.
When they're not busy scattering their tools all around the city, that is. Since they started to hang out with this Hogar that's on everyone's lips, they've been even more distracted. If you ever come across a wrench, bring it back to me, all right?
Accessory to disorder.
Feels like this is probably the dump here. Hello. Not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen.
Okay, but what is it?
It looks like a vault. It's shining gold. I don't know.
Loot. Oh, right. They're out of crystals.
They do have phone booths. Water troughs.
Oh, this is...
There's the books.
I guess we just walked past it on the way up.
And, yep, there's a bunch of trash bags among all the books.
Talk to everybody else first.
What are you doing with that suction cup?
Funda.
They're kind of like an iguana, huh?
The task committee believes that digging through old books is like sticking your nose in the plumbing, which is not entirely wrong. Whether you are a garbage collector or an archivist, you deal with obsolete materials, so I get to work both jobs. Any other questions?
Naya.
I have a mission of the utmost importance to entrust you with. What would it be? It would be a matter of going there. Go there where?
Just go there. That's all I ask. Go there.
Go there.
Go there.
Interesting. Huh? What? What's interesting?
But you, of course. Yep, so it's the same thing. There's Moshang.
Excuse me? Hi. Are you the genius of the dump?
Did Kerma send you to torment me? Please, leave me alone.
No,
Alright, let me guess. Someone needs me to bust down a wall or carry some boxes around, maybe. So hey Moshang, quit it with the books and learning and magic crap already. We need you to carry those 2-ton slabs to work sites. Good honest work for a Murky.
Well, technically, you could lift even heavier stuff with magic.
Finally, someone who understands. Wait, are you a mage too? I've never seen you before.
Oh, no, I'm a Karsec summoner. Kinda. My name is Syl. Well, technically it's Sylvester. Oh, like Sylvester or something?
I guess.
Heir of the Ias, daughter of the star, great mistress of the dark forest, of the void and all the things
She's
that are born from it.
An original character.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm Moshang, mage of nothing, actually. I haven't had time to make a name for myself yet and just graduated from the Academy of the Constant Order.
You're fresh out of school?
I know I don't look it, what with being not that young and a Murky, but yeah, fresh out of school.
Me too. I spent my entire childhood learning the traditions of the major Karsacs. Only, I wasn't much good at it and, left. That's why I came to find you, actually. When I got to our house, my family was gone. Instead, there was this Murky lady.
Karma? Ugh, tough luck. She's my sister.
She told me to come here and see you. So, I guess you wouldn't know where my parents are, would you?
No. But we've been living in that house for 3 years, so,
I see. Well, thank you. I'm sorry I bothered you.
No, wait. The Constant Mage's duty is to help whenever he can. So, I'll help you find your parents, alright? If there's a resident register, we should find it in the City Hall on the 7th Terrace. Although getting in to see the mayor might be hard, the crystal shortages are causing all kinds of problems. People are pissed, machines are breaking down all over the place, and no one knows how to fix the situation. That's why I'm in the dump, hunting through all these old books. There's gotta be answers somewhere.
Moshang to the rescue.
Don't sweat it, mages need to support each other.
So we can swap characters. This has no impact on the flow of game. Oh.
Oh, sometimes they'll become active to express themselves, so maybe with dialogue.
But no one will judge you if you swap back to your favorite character. Well, that's nice. This is a very sensitive game, I think I would maybe say. Emotionally sensitive?
I do like how... Oh, look, are those eggplants?
Yes. Crate of aubergines.
Aubergines.
Okay, so we're going up to... Does this just take me... 7th Terrace. There we go.
Whoa. Oh, purple.
Purple tree. Meditate.
Breathe, Moshang.
Huh?
Relax. You'll make it this time.
I was completely relaxed.
Of course. Go ahead. I won't say another word. You can do it, Moshang. Everything all right?
Well, I lost my focus. I'll try another time.
Is something wrong?
Huh. Oh, it's the safe shrine.
Oh.
I think. Maybe not. I have no idea.
Perhaps. Kind of like a pigeon. Domi. Well, look at that. There's no water left in any of the city's ponds. Gardener is a busy job. You can't expect me to do everything. And if there's no constancy left, even in the fountains, I bet the pump system is no longer being supplied with crystals. Could you ask the engineers who live on the 5th for help? They might know what to do.
Wow, there's just a ton of quests. My only fear is, how am I going to find them all? Oh well.
Catalan.
Looking after the mayor is my full-time job. I had to give up my job as a nanny.
Fair enough.
Is that the mayor?
I suppose so. I thought this was going to be a lot harder to... Well, alright.
Good morning, Mr. Mayor. We were hoping you could help us.
Oh, I wouldn't if I were you. I'm not good at that.
Anyway, we can still try. I'm listening. We'd like to read Constance's citizen register. You want to read a dusty old archive? Why even bother? What a strange idea.
For all the books that these people keep, they really have an irreverence for them.
Yeah, they really just don't give a dang. Do you see those faces on the right side?
Yeah, I bet those are like the devs or something.
Yeah, I bet that's the devs.
Well, you know, people come and go as constancy would have it. Still here's looking for her parents. They're, lost. Maybe she's better off. I did everything my mom told me, and look at the results. I'm the mayor of Constance. It's terrible, you know? All those people and their questions and their demands and their requests. I'm, sorry that sounds tough. But about Syl's parents, where can we find the register? Ah, yes, I misplaced it during the last constant hullabaloo party.
Why
Why would you bring the city register to the hullabaloo? I wanted to write down the lyrics of songs, and I couldn't find any paper.
Oh, no.
Can't be healthy anyways, trying to pin down the past in a book. Unconstant. Well, I guess we're going to the hullabaloo then. Let's go, Syl.
What a useless mayor.
Also, what if he wrote over the information about her parents?
Yeah.
The constant hullabaloo is located on the 5th terrace. But you won't be allowed in if you're not accompanied by a licensed bard. You should find one by looking up the classified ads in the guidebook.
Well, we know about Alto.
Yeah, we already know about Alto.
But if everyone has to bring a bard, then are half the people at these events singers?
Possibly. Bards might be a little bit more multi-purpose in this situation. But I don't know. This society seems fundamentally broken in strange and unnerving ways.
I love your vibes.
There we go, that's the voice.
Harmony, timbre, tempo, you must be good friends. It really shows. Huh? But we only just met. Oh. Well, then it's a question of time. I tend to play a little ahead of the beat. Just follow your tempo. Write notes, the one you play. Actually, we're here because we saw an ad in the guidebook. But of course, you're looking for a guide to the constant hullabaloo. That's exactly my jam. Hullabaloos are a place if you want to feel the subtle melody of the world.
Actually, we just need you to get in the hullabaloo so that we can retrieve a book.
Happens all the time. You get lost in the music and lose your senses and your stuff. The hullabaloo does funny things to some folks. Once one of my fans got trapped in a B-flat minor for 2 days. I had to call a constant mage in, get him tuned back to this plane of reality. Wow, have you been in this business for a long time? As long as can be. Every morning a melody, every hour a harmony. When I'm not on tour, I'm out looking for my next inspiration. But business isn't as good as it used to, so I put an ad in the guidebook. And here you are now, thanks to all this.
I like the personality of the speech bubbles.
Oh, yeah, I was going to mention that they wiggle and then they also become smaller.
Yeah,
and
you get a lot of tone out of it, which is kind of neat.
I'll take that as a sign. I can already feel the songs writing themselves. Music to my ears. If I follow your story from the beginning, I'll be able to write a ballad that's just banging. All these good vibes, I can feel your stars in the making. You call the tune now. Ready when you are.
Alto seeks inspiration.
I've been looking for a long time, but now I've found you.
Sloth.
There's a
That's-
small child.
This has got to be the hullabaloo in retrospect.
Oh. I like how the chairs almost look like little lyres.
Oh yeah, they do.
Oh, I'm looking for some inspiration for my next song.
Yeah, inspiration's everywhere.
Inspirations everywhere.
Really? Where to?
Right there, look. Maybe you could write a song about, say, chickens?
Whoa, you're good.
Ever considered a career in music? Oh, B.
Welcome to the Into?
Oh, yeah.
The into what?
Nobody knows.
Can I get you anything?
Just let me grab a few berries.
Is that your secret ingredient?
The ingredients are not the secret. Constancy of application is.
Oh, recipe B. Right, because we can cook in this game.
Ah.
I don't understand why you need a licensed bard. I was kind of hoping it would be like a constant bar fight, or maybe not. I see fire in the background.
My spells are ready. Let's rock and roll.
Hold on. Are we about to fight?
Of course. Musical brawls is what the Hullabrew is all about.
I was right, I guess.
I'm sorry. I don't understand what's happening to me. Nanalie, I mean, Aes is my heirloom spirit.
Ah, yes, the one from that thing about the forest of the Void Star.
Yes, she's a very powerful ancestor spirit, passed down in my family from summoner to summoner, and I lost her.
What do you mean you lost her?
I summoned Aes to destroy this damned carcass, and I haven't felt her presence since. I've tried to let my mind wander the gemstone path, like they taught us in school, but I can't feel her presence. It's like she vanished into thin air.
You're a bit shaken, that's all. Don't worry, we'll find your great-great-great-grandmother. And your parents, too. So don't you worry, all right?
Mosheng, Alto, thank you for helping me.
Don't mention it, really.
Yeah, we can't turn our ears away from the dissonance of tears and the great harmony. My music and I will support you to the end, Syl. So, go at your tempo, all right? Sloth. Who are we fighting? What
Whoa.
the hell?
Rocker
Party
toucans.
tuk-tuk.
Whoa, what was that?
I don't know.
Did they have a tongue in the back of their head?
Maybe. Okay.
Yeah, they're called tuk-tuks.
Oh, that's interesting. Mosheng and Alto are actually like a two-person combo.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I mean, that's still a spirit.
Original spirit, do not steal. Character duos. Some characters like Alto play a supporting role in combat. They affect other characters' abilities by forming a duo. Their powers can be activated when choosing a skill. For example, Alto transforms attacks into heals and heals into attacks. Alto will sometimes ally with Mosheng and sometimes Syl. Character duos are formed randomly at the start of each battle. Ah. That's interesting and possibly chaotic. So we can do incandescence, which heals the team, or set them on fire.
Only one is susceptible to fire.
Okay, this is kind of a fun combat system.
Yeah, see, look at that.
Yeah, they whip it out of their hair, which is
I don't know anatomically what's going on with them.
yeah. It's slightly disconcerting. Okay, became weak to everything and falls behind. Let's just do the exact same thing. So it looks like it's not forced, by the way. The turning attacks into heals and heals into attacks. That I get a choice on that one. So I can just have Alto
Benjamin.
manually adjust it.
Okay, so there's another tuk-tuk.
Oh, it's a disco ball bug.
Yeah, it is.
Party bee beetle. Or a beetle.
Bubleedle.
Poke. Let's see. It is weak to wind. Well, there's no real reason for me to be healing at the moment. So instead,
Yeah, she definitely
violence.
has a lot of these weird void creatures. I suppose it's because her patron spirit is of the void forest, the dark forest of the void. Or was
What?
it the void star? Or the dark...
Original character backstory. Stop stealing. Even trying to recreate it is harshing the vibes.
Did you ever go through a shadow phase with making OCs? Or like, they're all going to be dark.
Yeah, kind of. It wasn't Shadow the Hedgehog, though. It was very much The World Ends With You. The machine you see here is an instrument based on ultrasonic wavefront inversion. You see, by exerting just the right amount of pressure on the keys, you can trigger a staggered, twinned, gyratory movement. Each trumpet sends out a frequency-modulated ultrasonic wavefront to absorb partials of the wall's resonant frequency.
Cool.
When its resonance matches with the room's subharmonics, a door opens. Any questions?
Well, that's a lot of words to say that we need to activate this machine, don't you think?
Sure, but you have to admit it completely changed the way you look at it. That's the magic of sound for you. Well, Alto, thanks for the explanation. Let's do what we must.
It looks like you might just have to switch them around. So, oh. You might want to go to the other panel. Move those.
I
Oh,
think
you
we
got
want to
the
go
side door.
this direction. Oh yeah, there's a treasure chest there. You'd expect it would make a more impressive noise.
Oh, one car sack. What?
Oh, lapel pins. Increase your attributes in battle. You can equip them from the character screen. They're important at becoming stronger in battle. And there's lots of ways of getting them. Okay. What is going on? Carsack. Use this pin to gain the following bonuses. Strong. Oh, interesting. So power, defense, speed, and then all of the elements.
So it looks like the other party members, you can vaguely see their outlines. So it was the girl with the white hair.
Yeah.
The boy that looked like he had all his limbs replaced by cybernetics or armor.
Yeah.
And then the girl with the hammer.
Yep. And then possibly something else?
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Unless that's going to be Nanali's spirit portrait. They're just kind of a party member, but not.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Mm-hmm.
What is that chonka-block dude in the back?
Mm-hmm. We'll have to see.
I'm digging this music. This has a very varied soundtrack. From like
Yeah, it had a very traditional, it's kind of like an Asian soundtrack at the very beginning with the, what do they call it? It starts with an M.
mandolin?
Yeah. And then it went to, I mean, this is just,
Rock violin.
yeah.
Or bass?
Like, I'm hearing more cello.
Oh, cello. There we go. Sorry. I'm not great with my string instruments.
Cellos are great. I was a violinist back in school, but
I didn't bother. It seemed like too much work for something I wasn't that keen on.
you should learn some music though.
I would like to probably
Whenever we
just
get a
mess
hand
with synthesizers. Disc Golem. Oh.
Disc Golem.
Oh,
And there's some
Disco
guitars
Golem.
too.
Oh, of course, because
Disco Bolem.
that's funny. None of them are really weak to winds. Well, no, Party Bee Beetle is. Actually, no, this is pretty good elemental matchup for us. And it seems like the easy strat is just to dump AoEs on them, rather than anything specific. And now they're all weak to everything I've got to cast.
Even though this is rock, this almost has like a country rock feel to it.
Yeah, it kind of does. Now, she doesn't have a single target, right? Yeah. So it is just summon. That is a creepy, weird fox demon spirit she's got there.
One of many. I mean, they might all be ancestors. I don't know.
That is an excessive quantity of ancestors.
Oh, there's the book.
A city register. Let's see what it says about your family, Sil. Huh. It looks like they opened a new store selling something called Polymeh. Then closed it, oh dear.
What's it saying?
Only mentions the reallocation of the empty unit to new residents. It looks like someone spilled something on it. It's all sticky. I'm afraid that's all I can make out. I'm sorry, Sil.
So what? My family just disappeared?
Whoa, easy there. I can't let such a sad song be written. Maybe they just left. Well, a lot of people have been leaving the city since the crystal shortages. People's trust in the constancy of Constance has been shaken.
I wonder what Polymeh is. That's probably a clue, right?
I've never heard of it.
My parents always did like to follow the latest trends.
Let's take the register and back to the mayor. It's too important to be left on the sticky floor.
Don't worry, Sil. I'll hum a song or two to keep your spirits dancing. I'm still really digging these environments. Oh, hey. Psst, get over here. Oh, it's, I guess, a girl.
Hey, you. I know a shortcut out of here. Want to see?
Nah.
Oh, suit yourself.
How did this child get here?
Yeah, so you're going to be fighting. Do they gain experience? Because you're still level 1, and you've been fighting level 2 and 3 creatures, and I haven't seen them level up.
Yeah, I would have expected to gain a level off of that boss fight, in retrospect. You know, I was just instinctively fighting some extra enemies so we could get the experience, but now I'm second-guessing myself.
Precisely. That's why I'm wondering if... I don't know if this
Is there a merit to fighting things? I'm assuming there's gotta be, right?
I mean, when we host things like tabletop RPGs, we tend to do leveling up based on pivotal moments rather than tabulating every single experience point.
It's rare to see a video game do that, though. Because it's easy to just do the math automatically. Oh, no.
Oh, no, there is plus 25 XP.
240 glasses and 25 experience.
So can you look at experience points on the characters
Sure.
just to see?
Oshing level 1. Oh, heals can dispel most status effects. Okay.
But there's nothing to show when they level up
these?
or...
Is that an expired elevator ticket? Oh, it's expired. Wait.
Uh-oh. It's been used many times.
Have we just been like scooting around without Oh, you know what? Moshang will level up during the next camp night. Yeah.
So you need to make camp.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we need to like do a hangout session. Okay. I just wanted to hear the weird tooty horn again. Plus, honestly, I do actually find the combat system kind of fun. Even if we aren't doing anything particularly exciting with it yet, considering we've fought these things a couple times before. But I think it's cool. So we got some talking points to get through before I end this video off, and this is probably a fine time to do it.
Okay.
So party of 6 characters. I'm assuming it's 3 kind of active and then 3 support who will pair off with each of your characters. Looking at their Steam page, I saw everybody was paired up with a partner.
Oh, okay.
Interesting that it's randomly generated. Or it's like randomly selected who you're paired off with, which that could be really interesting or slightly problematic.
It could be that they don't want you to always have the same pairings or...
Force you to experiment and give you a lot of variety within that, which I think is kind of neat. So it's also a mix of exploration, combat, crafting, and puzzles with a cozy vibe, which is nice. I've been playing a lot of dramatic RPGs, and it's nice to have more that are just like, yeah, hangouts. I think part of it is the characters already are giving off that kind of like, hey, these characters might actually be friends by the end of the game vibes, as opposed to like half of the RPGs I've played over the years, where everybody just kind of isn't friendly with each other. Like they're there as a group of convenience, but there just isn't enough character development to really make them friends. And so I kind of crave that out of my RPG writing.
Also, these characters, at least the way they're being presented, is that they're misfits.
Yeah.
Because you have Moshang, who is a nerdy
Muscle
but very
wizard.
beefy mage, and then you have Syl, who I suppose left her order of summoners. Maybe she just wasn't.
Well, she dropped out of college,
Yeah.
more or less.
But I wonder why.
And then Alto's just there.
He's
He's
chill.
not exactly a misfit so much as he's just a weird dude along for the ride, which I'm not going to judge him
trying
for.
to find inspiration for
Yeah.
new music, new songs.
But the game also has the construction tool that they kind of showed us earlier. That they're at least saying as part of the talking points that you can reshape the world with it.
Yeah. I was thinking that you would leave the city, and they talked about, I mean, the carcasses are awakening all over the place, and people have left for the country, but maybe they're also under threat.
Yeah. But I wonder if it's one of those where you really can like build bridges or healing stations or campsites and stuff that you can reuse endlessly.
Oh, what's going on here? Everyone's upset?
Let us in! We demand to know what the mayor's doing about the crystal shortages.
He's ignoring the problems faced by the people of Constance for too long. With him at the helm, everything is breaking down. The trains no longer run. The market is empty. If there's enough crystals for the elevators, then there's enough for the inhabitants. The mayor is very busy. If you want to see him, you'll need an appointment. All right, give us an appointment then. I'm afraid there's no appointments currently available. Try again tomorrow.
No more waiting. We want change now. Hey, we've got an appointment to bring the mayor the citizen register. How about we ask him about the crystals while we're at it?
You can try. Good luck with getting anything useful out of him.
Yeah, we're done talking. Let's take his sash of office. No more mayor.
Please, everyone, be calm. Show some constancy. Things are as they are.
Down with the constancy. Come out now, Mr. Mayor, or we'll come in there and toss you in the dump. Whoa, what's going on here? I called a residents meeting on the 5th Terrace. Why are you all here?
Join us, Hogar. We're going to oust the mayor.
Yeah, we're done being told trust constancy to guide Constance. We want change. You want change? Then forget the mayor. Forget the crystals. Come, follow me. Let's not waste any more time here. I've got a plan. Oh, that was immediate.
Yep, de-escalated.
Oh, what? They left? Okay.
The mayor is waiting for you inside.
Oh, it's you two. Catalan told me you stopped the anti-constancy mob outside. They're here every day, you know, raging about the crystal shortage. Blah, blah, we're desperate. We need your help, yada, yada. I mean, you are the mayor. If anyone can help, it's you. What am I supposed to do about it? Make crystals pop out of my shell? I can't help it if the Choco crystal field no longer delivers. It's just a fact of life. Crystal shortages are the new constant. You must have sent someone to investigate, right? Investigate? Oh, my, what a grand idea. If only I could find out what was wrong. Maybe I could tell the boys outside they'd stop bothering me. How long do you think it's gonna take you?
And by you mean us?
Yes, you. It was your idea. And be quick about it. There's no time to lose. But we're looking for Syl's parents. Oh, maybe they're out in Chaco. You never know. Go to the station and take the train to Chaco. Here's a pass with my signature.
When you get there, you can... What was it you said? Investigate. Wow, this guy's useless.
Well,
Can I rob this man of any of his worldly belongings? He sure as hell ain't gonna stop me if I do so. Nope. Boy.
Wander.
It's just a fact of RPGs. You walk in, there's treasure chests, you open them up, and I haven't done it yet, and it's making me feel itchy.
You found 2 treasure chests.
But they weren't in people's homes.
I can't believe it. Constance has been breaking down piece by piece for years. People are leaving in droves. All this time I've been searching for answers in the dump. And the mayor never even sent anyone to investigate the shortages?
What's the big deal about these crystals anyway? We never use any crystals in school.
Huh? What about your gems?
Oh, summoners inherit their gems. They help us remember the path to the ancestor spirits. Like a talisman.
Oh, I see. This whole city's built upon crystal power. The lifts, the trains, the lights.
The amps, the mics, the sound systems.
And as crystals grow scarce, they become more and more expensive. That's why my sister's always in a terrible temper. She wants me to go back to working construction. She says magic is a complete waste of time and energy when I could be helping by earning money. I thought I could find an answer. Maybe I could show her. I thought if I could find an answer, maybe I could show her that magic can be useful too.
You still can. If you want to investigate in Chalco, I'm with you all the way.
What about your parents? I promised I'd help you find them.
Well, all we know is that they left, right? They could be anywhere, but they're not here.
Sounds like we're about to take on a quest. I'm digging this improvisational interval.
Ah, Mosheng, there you are. I need a graduate mage to take on an important task, and you're the only one available. Enna here brought me some disturbing news about the carcasses.
My hyena sisters have found these deep holes, caves, wells. We don't know what they are exactly. And the door is sealed. Crazy, hmm? Still, our readings indicate there's carcasses inside. Way more than in the junk heaps outside. Way, way more. We think that there are other holes like this one, but where? And why? And what? And who? Hmm?
But that sounds terrifying. What do you need me for?
To investigate, of course. The constant mages can't leave holes full of aggressive junk unchecked. I do it myself, but I have other duties that need my constant supervision.
Talk to my sister, Nia, in Redland. She knows more than me. She's a hole specialist, hmm?
So, we're investigators now, I guess.
I knew you guys were going to be a hit. Let's go with the flow, see where this score takes us. This absolutely has just the vibes of a D&D campaign that they decided to turn into a video game. Like, just, how do you get the party members together? Well, the bard's just there. This girl's looking for her parents and is the most original character possible. And then you've got the anachronistic... Is it anachronistic? The, oh, shoot, what is it?
I mean, it
It's
would
not
be like
anachronistic.
paradoxical.
Yeah, the paradoxical rhino mage. Okay, so what is... Oh. It's buy one of everything. I'll buy a second flower. Oh.
Creme fraiche.
2 more...
Butter.
Oh, 2 more needed to cook all. Probably every recipe related. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Wait, here's the other thing. Sell?
Well, do the 40 glasses get us anything, or are they
I don't
just sellable
think
items?
so.
Okay.
I think it's just cash. So, 1 more needed to cook all, 1 more needed to cook all, 1 more needed to cook all. Plus, we can always get more. Oh. Okay. I like this shopping system. It's kind of neat. Wallet balance. Okay, so I can only get one more. But yeah, so I'm pretty sure the cook all is like cook all like every recipe you have.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see if I can. Oh wait, what?
No one leaves this place?
Outskirts of the city are crawling with carcasses. Try to contain them as best as we can. The truth is, we're prisoners of our own city. Wow, that's dark. Can we just walk out?
Solace? Lake Crossing?
Okay, so we were supposed to take the train ticket somewhere.
Ah, yes. Where is the train?
Not sure. Oh, train station. Straight ahead. Oh, you mean to tell me this guy's a conductor, not a cop?
Isemia.
The mayor gave us a pass to go to Chaco.
If that's so, don't miss the next train. It'll be the last to leave for Chalco. Or to leave at all, for that matter. We put the last of our crystal reserves on this convoy. I hope the mayor knows what he's doing.
Ready to go?
Yeah, I suppose we're not going to be finding the wrench for the engineers.
Oh, yeah. We'll be back.
With no round trip ticket.
It was only, like, the reward was $50. Mm-hmm. Which is, like, it's okay. If it was a piece of equipment, I think I'd care more. Hey, what's going on?
Did they run out of power? Why did the train stop in the middle of the tracks?
Oh, there are no carcasses here at least.
Tell me about it. When they started chasing us, I really thought that they were going to knock the train over.
Car's machinery is out of crystals. We're out of crystals?
In other words, we have to walk the rest of the way.
Constancy of our stride is all we have to guide us to our destination.
And there's immediately cooking ingredients. Yum, yum,
And
yum,
a book?
Yum. A book? Oh, that's the save point.
Okay, good. We finally have a save point. Wait,
Or
you've discovered the lake's crossing.
not a save point. Cooking recipes and pages for your regional guidebook. Aw. I'd never seen so many lakes in my life, and yet I live by the sea.
Tales of Terra. That looks like a kind of like an old bird or something.
Old book I found under a soup tree and says there's a cattail in the crossing who will be generous to people who ask nicely. Worth giving politeness a try, is it? So you can find fish, berries, egg, algae, and you have to fight milk and honey.
Well, you have to fight for milk and honey. Beware the wild shul. Is it a sheep, but mixed with a
Something.
salamander or something?
Despite its endearing appearance, this bloodthirsty creature eats children.
Rapid
Christ.
yellowing of vegetation indicates the presence of tuk-tuks. A word of advice, don't touch their eggs, although they are indeed delicious.
Karsak Spirit World, 0 stars in Bishalan Guide. I couldn't get in because I'm not a Karsak. Lame. There's a reason the doors to the Spios are well hidden. The major Karsaks choose to live in seclusion, far from Terra, close to the spirits. The Spios are home to powerful guardians who watch over the knowledge of the Karsak summoning gems.
Lakes Crossing, Redland, Southfield, Maravale, and even the Azuri Archipelago, the Speos of Terra, all lead to the same place. I should have stayed home.
So are the Karsaks all foxes?
Might be. Towns usually have their own Karsak altars, built as places of contemplation. Don't try to walk into them. You might hurt yourself. Sucks. Oh, nope. Can't go that direction.
Oh, you can't go across the bridge to get that one chest.
This year is brutal on me. I keep finding like new cool games that I really want to sink hours into.
Oh no!
Oh, it looks so hangy.
Angie Shules.
Like, I'm really into this whole kind of friendship adventure RPG vibe. And like,
Look at their little tail wags. Too bad they're aggressive and eat children.
it's not too bad. Now I feel no guilt for destroying them. Shul and Pointy Shul. Feel like they need some biologists to come through and better categorize these things. 'Cause I feel like Pointy Shul is a bad way of describing what it is.
I mean, it has horns, so I suppose you could
Yeah.
say the horn shul.
But yeah, I like the vibes. I like the fact that at some point we're going to be cooking. I was hoping to get to a camping spot, but we might come up just a little bit short here. So before I go, couple other things to bring up is that Terra Memoria is out. I believe it's out now on Steam. On Steam, Switch, Xbox Series X and S, and then PS5. So if you want to pick it up, just follow the link in the description below. And I'm pretty sure it takes you to the Steam page above all else, but it very much feels like a solid contender for like a good Switch game for me. But that might just be my current preference.
They have alternate Shul colors.
They do. Yeah, so it's kind of darker Shuls.
And
oh, that's interesting.
the other ones had kind of a like indigo or a navy blue face, and these ones have orange and brown.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I still like those bugged eyes on the one on the right.
They look so happy.
Oh.
They look so
Lick.
cute.
Uh-oh.
All right. Anyway, oh, you know what? I might as well do this. Knock him out entirely. All right. Is there really anything else to say? No, not too much. So I guess one last thank you to Plugin Digital for sponsoring this video. It's very kind of you, and now you've complicated my life further by giving me more games that I desperately want to play. I very much, like I said, it's exactly the vibe I'm going for this year. And
Oh, very pretty, charming, cute.
Yeah.
Has a fun cast of characters.
My backlog grows with every game. But seriously, I'm very much looking forward to playing more of this one. I hope some of you are as well. But I guess with all this said, before we find somebody else to talk to.
Oh, look, there's a Shul flock.
I know. This man actually just is a psychopath and feeds children to his shul flock or something.
Why did you get into another battle?
Because battles are safe. I don't have to worry about dialogue, and I can end the video in the middle of one. Whereas dialogue, I can't, because then I feel guilt for interrupting a person, maybe, sort of. So, anyway, with all this said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave us a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe, because we've got tons to check out and show off. But with that, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.